Yeah.
The changes Ellery made and additional information. Where are they?
Intro, pull up with my body's now he wanting info. I ain't easy to find, easy to get. He gotta put in the work, he gotta break a script. Wind up on him with a style. Grind up on him for a while. After the club to the house. As he got a girl at the crib, nothing, nah. Whoa, it's a vibe, it's a damn vibe. Celebrity status, now he gotta see me in another light. Fluorescent light, hitting curves right. I get him hooked on the first sight, status quo, no lies. But I might risk it for now. Let's just get it out. Tell me what you do further now. Hey, Russian roulette, who knows if I might bang, bang, bang.
Pretty girl, please don't front. You not need me, Najo, Najo. Baby girl, relax, calm down. We are to blow a Mari. No pass a Mari. We are to spend a Mari. Watch your balewa. No pass a Mari. But you think you are badu, badu. Pretty girl, please don't front. You not need me, Najo, Najo. Baby girl, relax, calm down. We are to blow a Mari. No pass a Mari. Spend a Mari, watch your balewa. No pass a Mari.
Yeah. So he wanna pull up, wanna go. He know I'm nice, I'm not rude, I'm too stuck in a fame. I come across that stuck up, no facts. What you doing over there? Why you send your man's north to me? Why your career? You got taste, huh? You got that in place, say you got the bag, huh? This summer I relate, got hella bottles over there where you stay with your gang. I don't sip liquor, but I'ma send champagne that way. In a minute, I'ma leave him, I'ma stay days. You show me game like I am on a safari. Yo, okay, now I'm not sorry. You gonna feel, what's the deal? Come correct or don't come at all. Queen of rap in the land of the brave, check my logs. Full of yourself, that's a bore. I need me a boss, a king, a chief.
But you think you are badu, badu. Pretty girl, please don't front. You not need me, Najo, Najo. Baby girl, relax, calm down. We are to blow a Mari. No pass a Mari. We are to spend a Mari. Watch your balewa. No pass a Mari. But you think you are badu, badu. Pretty girl, please don't front. You not need me, Najo, Najo. Baby girl, relax, calm down. We are to blow a Mari. No pass a Mari. We are to spend a Mari. Watch your balewa. No pass a Mari.
This is RD Music.
Baby, these days you've been so rude. The way you talk to me so rude. You mess my mental, that's true. I compromise way too much for you. I go out my way too much. I think I try to know your mind. Is it me or is it you? I think I try too hard sometimes. You just never notice. You never notice me. I'm stuck here in the same emotion. No, no, no. You just never notice. You never notice me. No, I'm stuck here in the same emotion. I go on my way too much. I think I try to know your mind. Is it me or is it you? I think I try too hard sometimes. You just never notice. I'm stuck here in the same emotion.
Good afternoon. This is the content coming to you live from Informante Live. Whoa. Okay. Welcome back to another week's episode. This is so weird. I don't know what's happening right now. Anyways, in studio today, I have the lovely Miss Ileka.
Is that what you guys? Just say Mary.
Look, I'm just trying to spice it up a
no,
little.
my God, no. You're making me all feel old.
We have Maria in studio with us. She's gracing us
Hola,
with her
hola,
presence.
hola.
She's going to assist me with the first interview. And
Absolutely.
yeah, we're going to go from there. So in studio today, we have Lize Ehlers as well as Chantal Kambrude. They are going to have a chat with us. So Maria, before we start, how's your week been?
It's that final stretch.
Yeah, interview fatigue.
Yes, no, I'm talking to Friday, tomorrow, that final stretch to the end of the week.
Just one more day.
Just one more day. Yeah, it gets a bit tiring this time of the year, but yeah, we're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So without further ado, we're just going to call Chantal in and we're going to get the show going. So yeah, while Chantal is coming in, I just wanted to say that thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you that are new to the show, feel free to comment on our Facebook's comment section when we'll ask us questions, ask our guests questions. And yeah, thank you. Chantal,
Hi.
do you need a moment to
No.
settle in?
Let's jump right in.
Cool. Welcome, Chantal.
Hello,
you for having
Chantal. Can I?
It goes
Yeah,
high
you
pitched when
can.
I'm excited.
It's up to you.
You vaccinated?
Oh no, I'm not.
All right, okay, sorry.
Okay, cool.
No, I just keep it on. It's okay. No judgment. I just
Are you
rather to
vaccinated?
I am. That's why I was asking so that I feel. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What did I want to say? For those of you that are commenting, feel free to ask Chantal any questions. Chantal, please
Yes.
go ahead. Tell us who you are.
So Chantal Kambrude, also known as C-Star.
Uh-huh.
At the moment, I'm finishing up my fashion design diploma, but I am an artist at heart, so it comes through in very many ways. I created a business called Team Hermit Creations in 2012, and it was just born from the need to express myself.
Absolutely.
And predominantly it's through food, fashion, and festivals. So the festival aspect is more like performing and visual arts as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Were you studying? You said you're
At the College of the
at the
Arts.
College
shout
of the
out.
Arts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of people actually. I know it wasn't so popular back in the day, but there's actually quite a few people that are
It's
actually
a
studying there
vibe.
now.
It's a whole
Believe it
vibe.
or not, we've had the likes of people like Miss Cynthia Shimming saying
yeah.
that actually produces better designers than
I've
your
heard
more-
that as well. Apparently, our curriculum is a lot more skills-based,
Yes.
so we actually have a little bit. I can't say I haven't been in any other institution, but that we have a lot of in-depth, practical, and pragmatic knowledge.
Yes.
So, yeah, I feel really blessed and grateful that the college was able to receive me.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. For those of you that you're watching, if you have any sound difficulties, just pop us a comment as well, so that we can sort that out.
No.
Cool. So I invited Chantal because I saw that she's actually going to showcase at
Yes.
Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Yay!
You're in the
Is your
Friday
first? Your first?
Yes, as a student designer, we have to put that out right now.
Alright.
So
Okay.
my entire class, we're ladies. I think we're 15. We might be a bit more. We had an assessment, like a preliminary assessment, when the Winter Fashion Week crew came by and was like, "Okay, we can do this." So they've given us this opportunity to showcase our third-year collections. So we all made it, which was like, wow,
Nice.
thank you.
How
That
many
was great.
pieces are we talking about?
Everybody's okay because of COVID. Also, things were a little bit different. Usually, it would be up to 8 pieces, but with limitations, obviously being what they are, minimum of 6.
Okay.
So I'm only doing 6.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay.
can manage. But I know my classmates are doing like 8, 9 pieces. Some
Oh,
of
that's
them.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then obviously male, female as well.
Okay, cool. So tell us more about your style. Like,
Yeah,
what's
that's what I was curious about.
Oh, thank
What
you.
would you say is
So,
your style?
if I can say my collection, am I speaking?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, great. It's called Afro Herarium. The collection is inspired by nature and trees specifically, and how it relates to African hair. I saw a post on some social media where it was like an afro, like what your hair is looking right now, and then like a bush of some sort, and I was like, this is a cool idea, and I was
Yeah.
able to see like vines, like roots, different things look like different types of African hair.
Yeah.
And it's personal to me because when I've traveled, my hair was always the thing that identified me as African specifically. So besides that, my style is very much about like trying to take care of the environment or having as little wasteful
Like
impact
sustainable fashion.
as
Yeah.
little wasteful impact as possible. So my entire collection is made from calico, which usually is used to just make like the sample pieces before the final, like the props, right? But I want to show how versatile it is, like in manipulation and different techniques also, and also how crisp a garment out of calico can be. It's quite soft and you can do whatever. So natural fibers, plastic-free sewing technologies is really what I'm into, and that's, you know, my design aesthetic.
Okay.
I'm not like next in fashion in the sense of like, oh, I'm probably not pushing a boundary in terms of like silhouette or something like that.
Yeah.
I just want to make good clothes that will last and that will be like timeless in that sense of having like your capsule collection, you've got your blazer or your pencil skirt or a good suit or
It's
whatever
like
that
those
will-
ready-to-wear
absolutely
type of
so
work you could wear it to work, or just your
absolutely,
everyday.
yes, so somewhere in that little gray zone of like not smart casual, but it could be either.
Yeah.
You
Because
could-
that would have been my next question. Like, I get that it's slow fashion,
Mhm.
but like, where then would you say you fit? But you've just explained that it's not your high end or your couture or like
No,
your.
it's not couture. I'm not trying to do pieces that are like artworks.
Yeah.
Although the capacity is there, and I would
Yeah.
love to explore in that. But for this collection specifically, or what my mission was going to the college, was to learn how to make everyday
The
clothes
clothes.
for everyday people in Namibia that are made here, that are like stylish and good and will last.
Yeah.
You know, will be something of an investment. So
Oh, that's cool.
thank you.
So like, I'm curious.
Mhm.
So upon completion or you graduate, do you want to go work for like already existing design house? Do you want to do your own thing, your own brand? Have you started the process?
I have started the process. So actually, I did it kind of backwards. I started this brand called Team Hermit, which is just the clothing part of it. It's so in details. I'm not going to jump into that now. But Team Hermit is a brand that I started just taking like doodles that were my self-expression, and it was like, that would look dope on a shirt. And over the course of time, I've noticed I have this affinity of like creating textile patterns and designs. So I went to school actually just to learn how to make a nice thing that I could sell to Scharlarco, I could sell to Maria, and like know that it was made with quality, but it's carrying my print. So upon graduating, I'm just diving fully into my business, New Earth Apparel.
Okay.
New Earth Apparel.
New Earth Apparel.
Oh.
So New Earth Apparel is like the garment manufacturer that creates different lines. So Team Hermit would be a line under New Earth Apparel. So when you're ready to do your fashion line, Scharlarco, then maybe if
I don't know what you guys are forcing.
I'm ready to do my fashion line. I don't know why you didn't ask me.
No,
Yeah, you can go to Maria.
I just don't know how to make this stuff, but I've got
Yeah.
like a
That's
trillion
why I went-
ideas
Yeah.
in my
Yeah,
head,
absolutely.
just
So
floating.
It's really because of like wanting to create something and finding that little gap of like, where can I go to a garment manufacturer here that would do it? Like I was able to find places in SA, but there's other costs and other logistics involved. So I was like, okay, what if we have something here? And with my design like values of keeping it sustainable, using different technologies to achieve those ideas. So Okay, you and I will have that chat.
Yeah,
upon
we
graduation.
should definitely
Yeah.
have that chat.
No, I'm just playing. I've been trying to do something, but I
Yeah.
can't find the right fabric.
Okay.
I've been looking for fabric or fabric makers
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
I could have my own personalized designs, you know,
In
because
future.
it's going to Chinatown, you see
The
the same
same-
thing everywhere, and it's not also very versatile. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So when you say fabric, do you mean like something that has your like a print on it, like?
Yeah, basically,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it doesn't necessarily need to be of my print. I'm just
Yeah.
looking for a specific
Something
type of
unique.
print. I've been looking for a lot of ombre type prints. I don't know if that
Mhm.
makes sense, but it's like,
Mhm.
you know, the prints
The
that start and then
gradient.
go out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For the specific project, but I just can't find
Oh,
anything
wow.
specific.
I'm so curious.
So
Let's
yeah,
have a
so
chat.
I maybe we can talk and you can tell me how you make your
Absolutely.
fabric
How it
and your
goes down.
textiles.
Absolutely, I would love that.
Great. So
Yeah.
how like are you like prepared for your slot next week?
I'm in the
It's
process
already
of
next
it.
week?
It's next week, and we have to hand in our garments like this week. So we're.
Are you not
working-
ready
I
for
don't
I'm
know.
not ready for Fashion Week. I just
Get
realized I don't even have
ready.
outfits. Oh my god.
Don't lie, Maria.
I really
You'll rock
don't.
up there and then
I
you'll
really
slay
don't.
again.
I really don't.
Ready right now, not yet,
Yeah.
but like part of being a fashion designer is also like you have to push. So we're all like stitching nonstop.
Mhm.
This is like, if I was being serious, I would have things that I would be unpicking or stitching right now. So we actually just in like the run up, we just hustling it now.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll be ready
Cool.
for sure.
And for the specific line, like what has the process been like? I know yours might probably be a little bit
different.
more labor intensive because you have to do you still have to do your own textiles
Patterns
and stuff,
so on. Yeah.
right? So how's that been like?
Oh, it's been kind of crazy but wonderful. I feel like what the college is doing is like over preparing us, and then when we get into the industry, it's like, oh, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I've noticed like some designers maybe use commercial patterns that they can manipulate or what, but all like we are starting from scratch, drafting and everything. So it's been a lot of work. It's been also like about the time management, but obviously as a student, like you have to learn that, and as a professional in the industry later, we need to keep with our due dates. So
Yeah.
there've been some setbacks, like it being our first real big showcase. There were obvious glitches. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Of
I don't want
course.
to get into trouble. But
Yeah.
but nothing that like we cannot work out together. So the MTC Vintage Fashion Week team has also been super gracious with us and like accommodating up to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But also holding like you need to be here or
Yeah, of course.
you can't showcase, which is
Yeah.
fair. And
Yeah.
I think it's also like kicked us in the butt in a nice way.
Yeah, of course.
Did I answer?
You did,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, cool.
You keep saying we. Like, are your projects like?
No,
a
I
group?
No,
do you
I
guys
think
like
us
have
like
a-
we the I think
No, we
the
my
college
class,
yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
The
because
College of the
yeah.
Arts, because they're showcasing as
as a
as
class.
the final
you
year.
showed-
Yes.
okay, it's like
Yes.
class,
Yeah.
so not as an individual.
I
Well,
mean,
it's
I
an
am-
individual, but a slot
but-
is
Oh, the slot is for the class.
for the
Yeah,
yes.
like
Oh,
we
okay.
all have our own lines
Yeah.
and so on, but we started the process of Vintage Fashion Week together.
Yeah, I must say actually for Vintage Fashion Week, I think that's usually my most exciting slot.
Yeah?
The I
Student
think
designers.
the student designers, especially the
Yeah.
last year, that's when you start. And some of them, like I remember them from 5 years ago, and I'm like, wow. And you see where they are today.
Yeah.
It's just, and you can always see
Oh,
the
yeah.
potential.
The
Yeah.
benchmark.
You can kind of already see, this one is one to look out for.
Nah?
So I'm excited.
Yay!
I'm
Now the
excited.
pressure is even
I'm excited to see you guys do your thing. Do you
Yeah.
think there's a market for what you do here?
Well, obviously I hope so.
Yeah.
And I think so, but as I'm always, obviously I'm talking for myself.
Yeah.
But I do believe that there is a community in Namibia and abroad that's like really interested in fashion, but also in like the impact that the industry has.
Yeah.
So if we can combine that,
Mhm.
yeah, I think we will find each other
Yeah.
for sure. In Namibia, it's like I said, it was tough to come, from abroad and like realize, oh, I want to do a printing line, but using certain inks or certain fabrics, and it's like, no, we don't have that. No, we don't have that. So I think there is a need, and also it's a trend right now to think about, you know, the environment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Only now,
Of course, yeah.
but it will grow. So that's my hope. I think I'm tilling before or sowing before I need to harvest. So yeah.
Do you think there's room for your brand to collaborate with other Namibian designers, or do you look forward to maybe collaborating?
I actually, I'm so private, but it's like one of the areas that I need to get out of my comfort zone and to like work in teams, especially of creatives. Part of our curriculum this year was to do an internship, and I was fortunate to do one with Maisha, Namibia. So we do a lot of leather work, and that it was an interesting like experience of designing under another label. So I think what I would like is, I appreciate autonomy, so I want to get to that place where two, like, not equal, but like equally autonomous parties can create something together. Like what we did with the mural for Red Bull Amapico, like everybody had their own thing, but somehow we
still
it came
So
together.
that's my hope. I need to grow in that area, to be honest.
So where can people find you on social media?
On social media, so my social media is at Chantal Gift. And then there's also a Team Hermit and a new
Chantal with CH or SH?
Chantal, yes.
Yeah.
And then Team Hermit has a IG as well as New Earth Apparel. New, and then Earth is spelled with a 3 instead of an E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And one more thing. Besides your fashion design, I want to deviate a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you still sing? I know.
I do still sing.
You sing?
Oh yeah, I sing. I was a songwriter a couple of times. And it was so sad. Didn't go to the thing last night because of work. But I do still sing. It's been kind of this hidden thing. It took me a long time to get out of my shell with it, and then somehow I got back into it because I was like, but what is your sound? What do you want to sing? So I actually am trying to just finish this and then jump back into that, because it's something that I realized I would really regret not pursuing more fully.
Of course.
Yeah, so this is a great start, this interview.
Yeah.
Just to refresh the memories.
Okay, cool. I don't have any more questions.
No, I actually don't either. But I just said you said you were working.
I mean, school.
Oh, school. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
because I was just about to ask, how do you balance?
The side hustle is like making textiles and textile accessories. So like.
All right. So yeah, there's the camera. Show us.
Show it to the camera.
Show it to the camera.
Over here. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And so just trying to stay creative, and I can't do a day job. I shouldn't say that, but.
Some people can't. Like, it's okay to be honest.
I need to find something.
Dictate your own hours.
Creative and my own hours. So the time management is also one of my biggest weaknesses, but we'll manage it. So when I say work, it's just like these side hustles, artistic projects, like commissions and stuff like that.
All right.
Where can people find your? Besides, like, do you have a shop?
I have a weekly thing at the Green Market.
Okay.
Except that
the biomarket there down
the one in Kleinwinter.
It's around the corner. I'm always there.
Oh,
I don't
lovely.
see.
I haven't been there because.
Because I was just about to
finish my collection.
Yeah.
I actually need help, sales help. Hit me up, somebody, to please go and man my stall.
Yeah.
And I'm working on a website so that we can do online. But then, just through social media, my WhatsApp is on there, so I'll take orders like that.
All right, perfect. And then finally, I think for the people that want to see you at Fashion Week, what day are you showcasing?
Oh,
yes.
Before I forget, we are slot 2 on the 5th of November from 8 to 9. It's in Marua somewhere.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, it's on the third floor parking, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
it's on that
Third floor
floor.
parking, slot number 2, 5th of November.
Yes, thank
What
you.
is the ticket prices?
Standard tickets are 150 and front row is 250.
So yeah, front row is not really front row. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there's a competition happening on their social media page, so if you guys follow and like go check it out, you can maybe win a ticket for front row. The front row.
And the front row is like second row. I'm so pissed about that.
Not
Don't
as
even-
exclusive.
No,
well,
it's not.
since
Yeah.
Fashion Council is the one.
No, we get the front row second. It's MTC. MTC has taken all the actual front rows. So
Sharing is caring.
so I guess I gotta speak to MTC.
Yeah,
Let's talk to them.
definitely.
MTC, hit us up.
I'm gonna call you up, Tim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, it was nice interview.
you
It's also
so
my cue to
much.
leave.
Yeah, so this is Maria's cue to leave, but Chantal, you're still gonna stay with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Liza's gonna come in, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna have a chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, it
Thank
was
you
nice
so much,
meeting
Maria.
you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
asking the best questions. You also asked the best questions, Shalago.
Oh, thank you. Cool. So thank you, Maria, for sitting in. Yeah. Guys, while we're waiting for Liza, I would just like to announce this week's competition winner. We've been running a 10 weeks to Christmas giveaway, and we have a winner. The winner was drawn. Congratulations to Hendelina. I don't know. Congratulations to you. You have won. Our team will be in contact with you shortly. Just be patient. And guys, so we continually have these competitions running for the next 7 more weeks. We have 7 more weeks going, so keep your eyes peeled. The competition runs on Instagram. I would plug the Morning Mixes one as well, but there's on Facebook, so you guys can tune in there. Anyways, Liza is here, and the reason we asked Chantal to sit through is because Chantal is an alumni of Song Night, R&B Song Night, and that's what Liza is here gonna, amongst other things, talk about. Yes. Welcome, Liza.
Thank you, Scharlarco. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I'm so happy. I actually have 2 Song Night alumni
True that.
in the midst. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
No matter what the experience was like back then, you know, it was full of process.
Yes.
It was full of obstacles, and yet we showed up and we did the things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Liza, we're just gonna jump right into it. For people, I don't even want to do this, but protocol observe. For people who don't know who you are, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Lize Ehlers, formerly or nee Kuberski van Marintal.
Sorry, before you continue, I actually found out we're technically related.
Whoa.
You know
Maggie who?
Maggie Kuberski.
That is my own aunt.
Oh my goodness.
She's also my aunt.
Family.
Did I just discover a family member?
Maggie Herman, right?
Well, Herman is my father's brother,
Wow.
and he's married to my beautiful aunt, Maggie Kuberski.
Are you guys legit family?
We are legit.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
That is a beautiful blessing for me
Wow.
today. Thank
Right?
you.
Yay.
Wow. Okay, cool. Sorry, continue.
Cool. So I was the head girl of Marintal High School, and then
Okay.
I decided to become the first youth president, my dear, in the same year.
Wow.
And then I left politics behind and came to Windhoek and started studying music. And 10 years later, here I sit as the founder and director of R&B Song Night. We just ended Song Night last night, and that's why I couldn't do my makeup. I'm just here on fleek with my Team Hermit mask.
Oh, that's shout out.
I love supporting our pioneers, our partners.
Yeah.
So this is a Chantal Team Hermit
Creation,
mask
yeah.
creation, and I also have the matching bucket hat.
Okay.
Anyway, I was the 2019
Lisa.
Artist of the Year, Scharlarco, and it was
Yes.
the semi-last Namibian Annual Music Awards.
Mm-hmm.
So that was also quite a roller coaster of emotions.
I remember that year. You won.
When I came in with a horse, brah, on a horse.
It was like about time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's quite the portfolio, hey?
Serious
So,
mogul.
going straight into songwriting, please tell us what that is about.
Yeah.
How it started
Yeah.
and why it ended.
Yeah. So 10 years ago, I was just chatting with Sandy Rudd. She is a stalwart in Namibian theatre. Some people always think she's PJ Powers Marawena. So I just said to Sandy, we don't have a platform for upcoming singers, you know. I was an avid spoken worder, which was a platform for poets. I always attended Free Your Mind, which is a platform for comedians. But there was just no platform for upcoming singers.
Wow.
You know, and I don't do karaoke. You can kill me if I have to do karaoke. Because it's my profession, I have this aversion, but I'm not bad-mouthing anybody who's leading a karaoke industry. So we then started Song Night together with the help of my husband, Hendrik Ehlers. And we started with backtracks, my dear, covers. People doing covers, backtracks, the whole. And then we went on to demanding.
Yeah, I
Original.
remember that.
We demand original music.
She was like, by now,
By now, you should be composing.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, no, Songwriter is never seen me again.
It elevated the mandate.
Yeah.
And our slogan is actually nurture the Namibian sound.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
by demanding original creations, we're nurturing the Namibian sound by
of course.
asking you, write the song. It doesn't have to be finished, but you have a professional band
Yeah.
who will accompany you so that the product can be finished.
Yeah.
Then we go register you at NASCAM as an original music maker, and then you have the ball in your court to push.
Yeah.
So you'll see who's been pushing their music and who decided to go into other fields of creativity.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
You know, you don't have to stick on one little line of a fate.
Yeah.
You get to decide your fate
so
because
great.
you create your fate.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we ended Scharlarco because that format was just not sustainable, hey?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to have a full professional band, the technician, and honestly, we're selling my beautiful house. So once we have sold that, I can build a theater for the community, a theater for myself, and we can, you know, I can DJ in peace as DJ Rise Elders. You guys can come and sing.
What's
you
your
can come
DJ
and
name?
DJ Rise Elders.
Oh yeah.
I love
Chantal can come and do a fashion show, you know, privately, in a private venue that is
Nice.
That.
inside. It's
We
going to be an
need that.
inside experience, an internal experience. So that's why we ended. But hopefully we get to go into the regions. Once I've sent a new proposal to our title sponsor, R&B, in November. And we are praying to the gods, to Buddha, Allah, and all the deities to
Jesus,
see what we
shout
can
out.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
She always says, God's got it.
God's got it. Oh yeah.
We want to go. We want to ask the former songwriters
Yeah.
if they are based in Swakop, for instance, like Sade Polsa, who did Masa Manira with
Yeah.
me. She was one of the first songwriters. I'd love her to steer a song night at the coast.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I'd love the people
so
in the
it
north.
becomes like a
Decentralized.
Like how spoken word is kind of like a franchise.
Yes.
Air quotes.
Yeah.
I think
Lovely.
that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, just taking over the world. I mean, and I don't have to direct every show anymore
Yeah.
because I want to spend time with my husband. I want to spend time with my kids who are now teenagers, and
Oh
I'm
my
just
gosh. I can't get
dying.
over
But, you know, sitting there last night and not being able to mention everybody's names, like Alvara, for instance.
Yeah.
She came to Song Night with her sister. They just did one song and two, I think one or two. And then I took her under my wing in 2019 and she literally blossomed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she
She
put
did.
in the work. She showed up.
Yeah.
Wrote an entire album. She has her EP out, Finn. She has a second one dropping, or if it's dropped already, the girl is
Wow,
busy.
she's doing the things.
And that's
She got
yeah.
that kick.
She
or
got
Yeah.
that. She just got somebody to say yes to her, and I said that last night. Sandy Rudd said yes to me by taking me to the meeting at the Playhouse Theatre then and saying, "Can you guys say yes? Can we
Yeah.
do this?" And then I just did a
Like
whole
you
bunch
just
of
did-
work for 10 years, and just I was running barefoot, flat foot,
Yeah.
no matter what. We just
Just
showed up.
going for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Sure. Please, can you like tell the audience from our current famous Namibian artist who came from Song Night? Because I feel like you have the right to brag.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
You have
Oh,
the
yeah.
exact
Oh,
right to
yeah. Oh,
brag.
I would love to.
'Cause, yes.
Hey.
Can you like please
Can we sit
list
here
them.
till tomorrow, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of the buzz right now, Michael Pulse,
Yeah.
who's literally an Oscar nominee now, an Oscar.
Wow, that's amazing.
With White Line, the
Yeah.
White Line going to the Oscars now for selection. He wrote the soundtrack, that whole thing.
Yeah.
If I can say one of my mentees is at the Oscars, I mean, what else do I need to
Yeah.
say? So, people like Sean Kamati, who's now in London.
Yeah.
Priscilla, the Namibian Dessert Queen, multiple nominated artist. Bradley Anthony has won multiple Namibian Annual Music Awards. We've had house song winners. We can't name everybody
Of
because
course.
the impact
It's
has been
diverse.
so different. I mean,
Yeah.
Chantal sitting here, she's focusing more on her brand now as a
Fashion design.
fashion designer
Yeah.
and aesthetics creator.
Yeah.
It feels surreal to see what the songwriters, you just needed somebody to say yes to you and you just do your thing.
Exactly.
What
Whatever
feels
that
right to
is.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can speak from your experience, Scharlarco. It wasn't an easy experience
Yeah.
because I'm very harsh.
Oh, it was.
I'm tough on you
Yeah, very
because
much.
because we demand that
no, you're
that
real.
yeah.
It's necessary.
Exactly.
and I do it with kindness because
Yeah,
who
you
am I also to punch you in the gut, you
Yeah.
know? But I have to work with my knowledge and my experience to nurture.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
just sitting here next to you and seeing you last night at the show, it was just beautiful to see all the people who went
Yeah.
through this.
And
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
impact, obviously,
Yeah.
on people's lives as well.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I want to say, I don't know if you remember, in 2011
Yo.
Yeah.
or 2012, I can't remember. A friend, I don't know if you know Hazel Conchita or something.
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes, yes, yes.
She and I auditioned for Song Night.
Guys.
I think it was like the first. Yeah, I think it was the first Song Night. It was at the Bank Venduk
Theatre
Theatre
school.
School, right? And I remember
Oh,
I
guys.
sang because for the longest time I didn't know that I could sing, but then Hazel was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
there and I didn't do well because I didn't even practice. I just went there because and then Liza's first words were, "You look like a star. You just
Oh,
need
wow.
to work
Wow.
to become that star."
Yeah.
And then I went to
Imagine.
study and 5 years later I went to go audition again, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "We gotta do this. You
Yeah,
can."
you see.
And I think that's been the biggest push for me as
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
because I grew up with people saying, "Please stop singing," and I was
No.
like, "Whoa." Yeah,
voice.
and I had to sing for myself, so I still have
Yeah.
a little bit of PTSD right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but I think songwriter has really opened that platform for me. And then
Yeah.
I want to say, although I can't get to the creating music or the singing,
Yeah.
I found a platform where I can still be close to music.
Yeah.
And look at
Understand.
you. I mean, not only do you look like a star, you sound like a star. You're nurturing a community of
Yeah.
people who want to share and want to build an industry
Exactly.
together. And
Exactly.
it can't just be singers.
Yeah.
It takes
It's artists.
yes,
Yeah.
it takes the creative outlet
Exactly.
of your body's choice, of your mind's choice to say, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I love this. I feel safe here.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest thing for me is monitor yourself where you feel safe, where you feel alive, and pursue that.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to ignore your body's rejection of
that feedback.
of
you get
that
from
feedback
yourself,
you
yeah.
get on a cellular level,
Yeah.
that's when you become sick. That's when we
Oh.
go through what we go
Yeah.
through. But if we just keep saying
true to
yes and
yourself.
showing up for what also shows up for us,
Oh, I love
Exactly.
that.
my dear, that reciprocation is
It
phenomenal.
will work.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
phenomenal.
is.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. So I quickly I want to divert back to your latest single.
Yeah.
So we did an interview earlier, but our studio supervisor, he quit and stuff went
Their
into- yeah.
logistics.
Yeah. So I wanted you to, this is your platform,
Yeah.
to talk about Masa Manira
Yeah.
and just how it came to be, and yeah.
What a ride that was. It was born from the fact that this is the 10th year of Song Night, and Shade Polse, now Shade Alberts, was one of the first, really, and consistently. She consistently came back for that first couple of years. And then I also said, girlfriend, original music
push,
time
push.
now.
Yeah.
but then she focused on her family, and it's wonderful that she went into a different direction. And now for the 10th year, I said it was mandatory for us to collaborate.
Yeah.
So we went into studio, we created Masa Manira. Obviously, it was actually quite a painful song, but we decided to put tongue in cheek, play with the realities of our lives, being mothers and saying, my moeg is ook moeg. Weet nie meer wat om presies te doen. And my tired is tired. You know, I don't even know how I'm sitting here today. But I showed up because I really wanted to be on Informante Live and on the content, because you guys are family, and for me it's like you have to show up for family. So Sade is doing really well. You should check out her TikTok. Hey, she is creating content, my dear.
Lovely.
So I'm really rooting for her to release an album. And Masa Manira is currently on all platforms, so if you want to buy it, stream it. Don Lu is there for you in Namibia. Take it on iTunes. Check out the video on YouTube. It's so much fun.
The video is so
It's
fun.
so much fun. It's larger than life, you know, and it's real. We try and keep it organic always. And one person that I actually wanted to mention in this interview, Scharlarco, is Melissa Polton. She's been one of the nurturers of, you know, as a
looks.
And
Stretch your stuff.
That's what I wanted to say, because I'm looking at Sea Star, and we were together in Strut Your Stuff, completely Melissa Polton dedicated looks feels
I didn't
song.
know that.
Yes.
The whole song Strut Your Stuff was written for House of Polton as
And
a
it's a bop.
tribute. As a tribute, and it also features visual artist Jade Toon.
House of Polton.
Exactly. Can you guys need to share a link or something?
We actually played it just before the interview
It's the
started.
one.
Oh my word. So check out the video, and then you'll see that and everybody's dressed in House of Polton.
I love it. I actually wanted to say, a few years ago, I had this really, I want to say, I was worried because I felt like I came back from studies and there was no space for me, especially because I felt like the colored community, there isn't a nurturing space for them because we also just come from our own
Traumas.
you know.
The traumas, the background, the woo.
And now you're mentioning Sade, you're mentioning Melissa Polton.
Colours.
We have Adriano
There was a whole vibe with
you
it.
know,
Yo.
so
I'm
I'm actually very impressed with how the colors actually also stepping up
The
into the
brown
industry.
people.
Like
so impressed, so honored, you know, to share space. Like you say, Adriano Fasagi is I call him my twin from another mother. We just did Butensis together, a play I wrote for the colored community, but also for the drag community. I mean, Adriano has been winning Kapana Awards now internationally for the last 2 years. And it's a pandemic. That is on another level of commitment, building the industry, doing the most. And he's colored. He's of mixed heritage.
But also, is it like you see a need and then like what songwriters had done?
Exactly.
Of seeing like there isn't a platform that's created. I
Yeah.
also want to shout out at this point Jonathan Sasha for
Yeah.
Stoop.
Yeah.
Because that was
Exactly.
the first time that me as like I'm mixed race,
Yeah.
but my mom's side of the family is colored, and it was the first representation of like you're one
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
We're together, and I was like, oh,
Feels so nice. It
Yeah.
feels so good to feel home.
yeah.
To not feel, die
Other.
sê nou weer, wie dink sê nou weer is sy.
Yeah.
That's a big thing from the colored community, and that's why I'm so incredibly proud that I'm part of the executive committee for Drag Night Namibia.
Yeah.
My dear, we are coloreds who started Drag Night,
Literally,
and if
all
you
coloureds.
haven't been at Drag Night, your opportunity lies at 12 and 13 November.
Okay.
At the new Cafe Prestige at
Yeah.
FNCC.
Yeah.
It's Broadway.
Okay.
So pull out your penguin suit, pull out the fashion of theater, and just come and gag and feel alive at what this team is doing.
Exactly.
With this opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you for bringing the drag night in with nurturing spaces and stuff like
Yeah.
that. The queer community also doesn't really have it's coming out
It's
now.
coming up.
Yeah, so I wanted to know, do you think there's like how do I say, a call or a cry for more
Safe spaces.
for the queer community to have their art expressed, or just even themselves to be seen or heard or just accepted. Like what could you say to the Namibian community, just to kind of
embrace it.
Yeah, bemoedig hulle,
to encourage. No, for
yeah.
me, it's the first thing is sharing posts. I just shared a post from the ruling of what has been decided with BDM and inclusivity and acceptance of the LGBTQ community and their rights and to follow Omar, to follow is it Omar van Reenen?
No,
follow Equal Namibia.
Girls.
No, but Omar is sort of the lobbying
like
the lobbying activist in all of this. And Dilukelwa, I think she buy her book. I still have to buy my copy, and follow, share first of all, so that people can see. It's a movement.
Visible.
We are visible. We are inclusive. We are represented. I'm a very outspoken ally, Scharlarco, and I've gotten block, delete, this is I was like,
People just
Is that right?
it's fine, Miss Kat, nou jy yourself vir my gewys. And now we are, we know now. We know now, and you also know what I stand for, so make your choice accordingly. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful not to be afraid anymore, to be outspoken about it. So go to Drag Night. Go and support Cherry Pop Halloween. I mean,
that's happening
those
this week.
Artists look like gods. Their bone structure, bodies, face,
Everything.
Listen, you just sort of bask in the company of Gigi and Miss Mavis and Monique Critique. You just want to bask in that essence because of the beauty, the level of artistry, the history and the knowledge of choreography and fashion and hosting. These are not amateur people.
Exactly.
These are business professionals who are pursuing their drag careers. And it is beautiful that it can happen in the land of the brave.
Like legit thinking that drag has been around for years and it's like happening in Namibia now. Like,
Only.
And we saw
remember
that
being
void.
Introduced to drag when I was like 9 in San Francisco, and like wow, it's happening
It
here.
feels like
And it's like crazy, but why was it not before?
Well, we literally started. Well, Rodelio Lewis is the main brain behind Drag Night Namibia because he's the first executive director, and then he roped in his beautiful colleague and friend Cholkin and Gigi, and then together with the help of the most amazing safe space creators, Jonathan and Hanan from Cafe Prestige, they're the ones who gave us that space to say we declare this the Drag Night home, and we're starting Drag Night, and since then we have non-stop pushed out immaculate shows.
Lovely.
So
Wow.
it just comes to that, like, we
See the
want
need.
this.
See the need, fill the gap.
Yeah.
If you don't fill gaps right now, you're missing opportunities like crazy. You're missing coins.
Exactly. Exactly.
Secure the bag.
Yeah. Wow, guys,
Yeah.
like I'm
smiles.
overwhelmed. A little bit. Yeah. But I also wanted to ask, you did Putinses.
Yeah.
When can we expect another viewing of it? Is there?
My dear, we're actually hoping to broadcast it at various festivals next year. We needed time to just look at the various platforms we can access, because we looked at it during the pandemic and it was just too much. It was just too much. But in the meantime, Adriana and myself are performing at Olaf next week in Kommersdal. So we're doing a very, not a Boetensis, but a very honest Afrikaans piece on anxiety and self-reflection.
Lovely.
And trying to inject a bit of humor into our nakedness. So we're not going to be naked on stage, but it will look like it.
Oh.
So the nudity of being exposed with our emotions, putting our emotions out there. Before we couldn't talk about our mental health.
Yeah.
Now if we don't talk about it, we're literally shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
If we don't vocalize when we feel hurt, that thing sits in your body.
Yeah.
And then you
in
have
your
to
body.
carry it around
Exactly.
instead of the situation to release it and let it go.
Just to let it go. Can I actually jump in there about the Olaf thing?
Yeah.
I also have a community engagement piece with visual artist Taleni Hishonu.
Nice.
So yeah, just
Okay.
FYI.
Why did you mention
Olaf.
that? Okay,
Also
louder
that.
plug. Can you tell us more about Budensis? Like, what's it about? Like,
Budensis is about the colored community being of mixed heritage. The fact that we're not Bastar, because Bastars are primarily Khoisan mixed with white Caucasian, placed in Rehoboth.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not a original colored, meaning I don't have one black parent and one white parent.
Yeah.
I have already cocktail.
Yes.
So I'm the mixy mix drink.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we don't understand the difference, and I needed to make that aware,
Yeah.
public knowledge. And then we talked about having a cleaning disease. If I'm not cleaning my house, or if my house is not clean, it feels like it's reflecting on my wellness, my state of happiness or wellness. And we need to just chill a little bit.
Yeah.
We need to stop worrying so much.
Like the colored culture,
The colored culture of
like
cleaning.
looking
We're
together
obsessed.
Yeah, we are actually.
We're obsessed with what other people think of us.
And I think the biggest reflection of that is with the hair.
The hair. How
And the
cruz.
dress.
How
The
cruz.
cruz.
Yo,
In the-
clearer in
Yeah,
your
how-
schoenen, in your the
So
hair.
when like this hairstyle, for instance, my aunt would say, "It's hair. Why didn't you comb your hair for the interview?" It's combed. It's combed, baby.
Yeah.
I can't hot iron my hair every day.
My grandmother still tells me you need to cut your hair.
No,
And I'm like,
that
no.
hair is your power.
We're not doing that.
That's Samson's
Do
power.
not cut it.
Yeah.
So that, and then we infuse drag culture, like almost putting these layers on top of ourselves, and just understanding what drag is, that you don't necessarily have to be gay to be a drag
Yeah.
artist.
Expression.
I can be a drag artist tomorrow
Yeah.
because drag is lifting that aesthetic to the T, to the penultimate, and saying, I'm going to lip sync, I'm going to sing, I'm going to perform and live a very, very loud and delicious life.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And I wanted to bring those two like a blanket in, because there are too many preconcepts for colors. There are too many taboos for colors. There are too many preconceived ideas. We don't all have teeth missing, and we don't all
Yeah.
drive golfs and
Exactly.
throw bottles. No, ma'am. No.
Exactly.
So that preconceived stereotypes I wanted to slaughter in half, and and just acknowledge the key players of the community, of trans people like Mercedes von Klute.
Yeah.
Mercedes is the first trans person I knew.
Yeah.
And pioneering
I didn't-
locally.
Same.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Now to
To
mention it.
yes, so pioneering that bravery,
Yeah.
that I'm who I am.
Yeah.
Deal with it. You know, and Namibia is still very new to accepting, because tolerating is one thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not enough.
Yeah,
accepting
yeah.
and celebrating is another thing.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm just sitting here in gratitude. You know, guys, I was so tired before this interview, and I'm charged.
Love it. Love it.
And somebody asked me, did your beautiful stylist style by Martina style you today? I said, I don't think Martina needs to style me ever again, because she has
You got
styled me for
those,
life.
principles
She
down.
told me what my body works with.
Mm-hmm.
She said, embrace your personality of being a performer, a classy lady who likes earthy features,
Yeah.
and work with the colors that make your skin pop. So
Okay.
thank you, Martina, for bringing those realities out to me, because I never knew that I work well with
Who are you
bright
gonna
colors.
consult?
You do. She does consultations. So if you just want to find out, I know that I can't wear banana yellow because I look like somebody became sick on me, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Understanding that your skin tone works with bright colors, understanding your hair looks good this way. That's what style is about.
Yeah.
Understanding and loving and accepting and celebrating yourself. So that's what Martina did for me, is that she styled me for life. And she can put that on her biography, because she's also the Katatura Fashion Week Stylist of the Year.
Yes, she is. Well done, Martina.
Shout out Martina.
Yay! I hope she's watching. She's also so busy.
Yeah. So what's
What's
in-
next?
Yeah.
Going home and sleeping before a drag night rehearsal.
Yeah. Keep pushing.
Hopefully I have some beautiful involvement with Fashion Week next week, but I can't release that information yet. But what I am doing is I'm supporting local fashion designers like Team
Local
Hermit,
creators.
local visual artists like Yureen van As, who's also exhibiting on the 4th, so it's trying to be back and forth. But you can actually catch me at Goethe Institute for It's Okay to Not Be Okay, a political cabaret performance, just one song.
Wow.
And that's on the 4th. It's going to be quite tight with time,
Of
trying to
course.
be everywhere, but you know, it is that kind of week where you just have to sleep well, hydrate well, and show up.
Yeah.
Show
Because
up,
it's
just
that
show
one week of the year where everything comes
Everything
together.
happens, yeah.
And then obviously at Olaf on the 9th of November, where I do with my beautiful, beautiful brother, Adriana Fasachi, we're doing V, like W-I-E.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like woo.
Yeah, like who.
Okay.
But in Afrikaans, V.
Share all
V,
the
V
deets.
is ik.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's a great.
It's exciting. It's bittersweet because actually I'm very appreciative of what you've done because it's definitely needed.
Yeah.
And with that said, do you believe there are people who are there creating the platform still? I know we have Drag Night, which is the
Yeah.
next nurturing, because I saw they even have houses now.
They have houses, maybe. House of Dash,
Oh, wow.
House
Yeah.
of Critique,
Okay.
House of Arrival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I think there are people. I see that Cafe Prestige has open mic night, and already I was blown away by the new talent, where you plug in your guitar and you can come and perform, and you just have an audience. You know, people that who normally would have not known that you're a performance. So
Yeah.
just check out Cafe Prestige, like it on Instagram and Facebook, and
Yeah.
see what opportunities they provide. Check out the various online lives that are still happening. Once we have feedback from our sponsors, we're really hoping to do master classes with the rebranded Song Night. Obviously, we can't do this full band setup anymore, but we will reimagine, rethink, and we'll definitely let our stakeholders know what is that new future.
Yes.
What does it look like? What does it sound like? It's not the end, it's a new beginning. I was very emotional last night, but it was worth it, and I just want to take this time to thank Hendrik and Carl, the two, and Zappa and Lua, because I kid you not when I say my family runs like headless chickens with a very clear idea of where to go. But it is an insane amount of work
Yeah.
to put the shows together, especially physical shows. And it's not sustainable, the amount of physical output and
Yeah.
mental output to put that together.
Yeah.
And the band has been immaculate. I adore them, and the entire team and everyone who's used the platform. Just push it forward.
Yeah.
We haven't
Just
forgotten
each one teach one.
Yes, exactly.
That way you will reach, and your person will reach, and before we know it, Namibia, I mean, we're winning everywhere.
Ne?
Yeah.
Olympics,
time now.
supranational, cricket, what else? We are just
Oscars,
winning.
you just said.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we need to win an
We really need
Oscar.
stuff, yeah.
So for me, it's like, it's the work is now showing
Yeah,
internationally.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we just need to keep it up.
pushing,
We
yeah.
need to just keep it up.
Thank you so much,
Cool.
Lisa.
Yes.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much for sitting in with us. Before we call it a day,
Yes.
where can people find you? Where can people keep up?
Please keep up. Find my website on lisaehlers.com. That's an official thing.
Nice.
Book me through my website. See a little bit of my background on my website. See the music. Buy my music. And just visit me on Instagram. DM me if there's something you need advice on. Obviously, I can't take constant. I can't answer everybody because
Yeah.
it's just I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a sister.
Yeah.
You know, and I just need to be there for my family first now. But find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Lize. Can I spell it? LIZEEHLERS. Because my name is not Liz. My name is not Rice. My name is not Lizard.
Do you know it always gets to me when somebody says your name right? I'm like, no, it's Lisa.
Yeah.
Really, I love it.
I
because
defend
it's
it
just
so
respect.
hard, bruh.
Yeah, nee.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
Thank
a vibe.
you so much, guys.
Thank you, Scharlarco.
This has been nothing but a pleasure.
Thank you. You too. You're
Yeah.
awesome, beautiful. Keep it up.
Thank you
cat.
very
Do the
much.
most.
I will.
I'm saying
Guys,
The content.
the content.
Oops.
Guys,
The
there you have it.
content.
That was the content for this week. I'm so happy that this happened. You guys enjoy your weekend.
Yay.
That's us signing out. We had Lisa and Chantal in studio. Catch us next week. We might have something even more special.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
And
Yeah,
wonderful
we
and
have
great.
we have.
But the platform
yeah,
is here.
yeah. Thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you next week.
Awesome.
Yay!
That was
The mula,